is fair. Everybody should agree with what you're doing, and that's good. I've been working with IRB for more than 10 years.
Wow.
I was chairman of the City Council when a public group organized a referendum for the Memphis Charter Commission. So I ran for the Charter Commission. I was elected chairman of the Charter Commission. We listened to hours of testimony. I'd never heard of ranked voting until Steve Morroy came in. But he convinced the Charter Commission. We approved it unanimously. The voters in this city approved it by 71%. But it's never been implemented. We also approved term limits for members of the council. Why? Because we wanted the council to be just like the county commission. 2 terms and you're out. You can run for another position, but that's never really taken effect either. And now the council wants to stretch it to 3 terms. But the language on the referendum is confusing. The average person won't understand it. What I tell people is, it says repeal. What does that mean? That means we currently have it, and they want to end it. That's why I'm recommending to vote no on all 3, because it is indeed confusing. I like your example, and I want to put you on tape, Johnny Turner, when she gave the example of the numbers and how ranked voting works, because that brings it down to the level. Anyway, this is important for Memphis, because in runoffs, few people come out, especially in African American communities. We'd have a totally different look on our political scene if we had ranked voting. And that's what those who are currently in power fear, the unknown. I understand that. You know, if I run the council, I just have to stop and think twice on this. And you know, I ran 7 times. I won. I'm the longest serving African American in the history of the city.
Wow.
But I believe that we need to give younger people a chance. I probably stayed too long, at least 1 term too long. You know, my biggest time was 10 years ago when Willie Harrington resigned. I just happened to be council chairman, so I took over as mayor for 3 months. Wonderful. But everybody deserves that opportunity. And the blue wave that we saw in May and August should continue with young people, with more women. And that's what all this accomplishes. So once again, I want to thank you for the fine work that you're doing. We've got future leaders in this room, and you're going to help them to be future leaders. Thank you again.